Oh, hey, what's going on? Camps Life 12 here, or Mr. 12. No, I'm kidding. Camps Life 12, back with another video. Today, we are installing new emblems and side markers on the 2024 Mustang GT 6-speed manual. Ignore the Walmart sack. I got all the supplies needed to get the emblems and the side markers off without breaking anything. But without further ado, let's get started. Oh yeah, sorry. The content lately has not been what I usually post. It's been more POV style videos because, yeah. Car shows don't seem to do well on the channel, and I also haven't modded this all the way, so POV it is. So I think I'm gonna start with the easiest thing, which is gonna be these lovely factory emblems. I mean, they're not bad. It's just a little too much chrome for my liking. So we're gonna get this masked off with some like automotive masking tape, and then either I'm gonna use some fishing line. I don't fish, so I wasted money by that, or use like a little pry bar to get it off and then clean it and pop the new one on. Well, let me show you the new one first. So this is the new one that I plan on replacing this one with. Little 50 badge. Two of these cost $180. That's insane. But I ordered these like when this car first kind of came out, so there wasn't many productions on it. But yeah, so we're gonna get out with the old and with the new. Now let's mask it off. All right, let's get to masking this stuff. All right, so now that that's masked off, what I'm gonna do, get this pry bar that I bought from good old Wally World, take this thing, no, I'm kidding. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pry it up a little on the side, take some fishing line, like I said, I don't fish, and wiggle it through there to get this off. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Oh yeah, that works. Got that off a little bit. You know, I probably didn't even need the fishing line. No, I need the fishing line. Now that I kind of loosened it up, let's see if I can get this through there. Maybe I should have got some thicker fishing line. Oh, it's going, come on. Yeah, I should have got some thicker fishing line. All right, so now let's see how much of that is off. Okay, we got a good amount off. I don't want to break it. I'm gonna go through this side now. So I'm gonna take some fishing line to get this last little bit here. It's kind of on there. Hey, they did their thing for sure. Ooh. Your boy's almost done. Oh, I got one alignment pin off. There we go. Well, it's off. So now that that's off, I need to clean that up. I think I'm gonna use some rubbing alcohol, clean it up, wipe it off with water after I do that, and pop the new one on. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, getting this adhesive off has been harder than getting the freaking emblem off. So I wiped that clean, got the adhesive off with some Gooby going. I'm about to take it now and get a wet rag and wipe that down, then install the new emblem, and then repeat that on the opposite side. Like I said, getting the emblem off itself wasn't hard. Getting the adhesive off took more time than literally prying the emblem off. Luckily, this takes about 2 seconds to install. Really, just peel the clear off, boom. You got it exposed. After all your hard work is done, line it up. These are OEM style emblems. Boom. Whew. That's clean, baby. I like that a lot better. Ignore where I put my mic placement, but that is a lot better than that OEM chrome one. A lot. Like I said, gotta knock out the other side, and then I'll get started on those side LED markers for you guys, and we will continue. Welcome to Camps Life 12, baby. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'm not a perfect person, so this ain't a perfect video. So yeah, let's continue. So also what I learned after doing the driver's side is that I should double up on the fishing line to help get rid of the adhesive so I don't have to scrub as much while getting this stupid adhesive crap off. Man. Number 2's off. Dang, so you're just gonna look down at me now? No, I'm kidding. But I completed the emblem install. I like these a lot better than the OEM chrome ones. A lot of people were like mad that I spent that much on emblems, but hey, I did it. So now let's get to part 2 of the easy exterior mods you can do on your own. So now it's time to change this. Also, this one. Well, not just those two, but like you get the point. But it's time to change this one, the one on the driver's side, the 2 front side markers. All right, so now that we have the emblems installed, it's time to get the side markers open and get those put on. Let's get to it. Oh yeah. I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for such a simple mod. This is like Christmas in the spring. Let's see. Moment of truth. Da, 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 da. Oh. Aren't those so beautiful? Just look at them. So I want to start with the rear ones because it doesn't seem too complicated. I think you need a 7mm for this and then just pry a couple things off, and that's easy to get to. So let's do it. So I don't have my GoPro. I don't feel like getting my GoPro, but there's 2 bolts in here. There's one at the top, one at the bottom. You just got to get in there and unloosen them. If you can, you may need an extension, to be honest, for this bottom one, because that bottom one's in there. But I'm gonna get this off and we'll continue. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Like I said, this isn't really a tutorial. This is more so me making a video, installing this stuff. But I got both screws out, and then there's a very like tiny piece in here that you could pop off. Let me see if I can get that for you. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. You could pop it off. I'm pretty sure you use a screwdriver. Like I said, I bought the trim removal kit at Walmart, so I'm gonna take advantage of it and use it. But you could literally get that off with a flathead screwdriver. Bro, that took forever to get this little piece off, but I got it out. So now I need to pull this back and find another, oh, it's right here. And get this loosened. There's another 7mm socket up here, or point for a 7mm socket. That loose it, get this light out. And like I said, go from there. I'm not gonna lie, having like an extension for this part will make this 10 times easier. So if you have a 7mm socket with the extension, please do that to save yourself the trouble. So I found this is actually easier with the screwdriver, with the socket to match, because it's so high up. It's such a tight squeeze. This wasn't getting in there.
Red indicates red LEDs on the rear, and yellow indicates amber LEDs. Add the correct side marker. Install it by sliding the bottom of the side marker into the bumper, then pushing the top of the security.
So I got the old one out. Let's get the new one in. So I just need to figure out which is rear, which is front. I think the red dots are for the rear and the yellow are for the front. Yeah, I figured it out. This is for the rear. So once I peel this plastic off, you'll literally just install it the same way. That simple. So I'm about to get that button back up, do the passenger side, and I'll pick the camera back up when I start on the front LED markers. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. But like I said, let's continue. So you thought you got rid of me already, huh? Well, I think not. Let's get started on the front. So according to the videos I watch, to make this one easier, you need to get in, turn this bad boy to the right, and complete it that way. So let's do that. Oops. Let's go. You can't see it, but there's actually a couple tabs in here that need to be popped out to get this light out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I believe there's 5 plastic clips that need to be removed. Just 5. So now you'll take the marker with the yellow, or I guess I will take, because you're probably not doing this. Maybe you are. Anyways, let's get that installed.
Let's do a little test run real quick.
See if it's actually in. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right guys, well, that will conclude today's video. It's not a hard process, but it did take me longer than normal because I had no clue what I was doing. But once I figured it out, knocked both sides out, I may take it later and do a walk around. All right, so it's a few days later. And as you can see, it looks super, super nice on the S650 Mustang. Like, looks really good. Like I said, the goal for this car is just OEM plus. That's it. That's all we're going for. Well, that's all I'm going for. I think it turned out great. Personally, you gotta excuse the car. It is dirty. Sheesh. But yeah, the goal is to stay OEM plus. When tuning does become available, eventually I'll work on engine modifications. But the goal is to eventually get in a neighborhood like that one over there. So that's why I'm not gonna go too crazy on this, because I want to get over there and out of stuff like this. So yeah, you guys don't care about that. I just want to do a quick after video. So here we go. So while I was there, I actually forgot to turn the lights on to show you guys. So this doesn't give it a good representation, but hey, there they are. Campsite 12, I'm out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this easy, simple exterior modification video, because it was easy, it was simple, and it worked. It's a lesson, my son. What did we learn? Don't fuck with the certified big dogs. Wait your turn. I need everything cash, no payments or commission.